Good evening, YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining. Back again here with another video. Duty Ron, checking in with you guys on my previous video, a follow-up to the dangers of the Dominican Republic. We have new and breaking news to update you with. Unfortunately, there's been another reported U.S. casualty, bringing the number up to 6 U.S. tourists who have died in the Dominican Republic from January of 2019 to now. So this is a disturbing, revelation here and new news in regards to this whole situation, and it's not good. It's not good, guys. Also, additional information coming out that we have a baseball player, retired Boston Red Sox great David Ortiz, was shot this evening in the Dominican Republic. Hello, Grant. Good to see you, Grant. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you coming in. Let's see what's happening at this time. Hold on, guys. Just want to invite, hello, Joey. Good to see you, Joey Brooklyn, in the house. Joey BKLYN. Everybody follow Joey, subscribe to his channel. Hi, Angie. How are you? Good to see you. Hey, Lanky. Thanks for joining. Good to see everybody. I'm not going to be able to stay live long, but I wanted to bring this video to you because I saw on the 10 o'clock news that David Ortiz, Boston Red Sox great, was shot in the Dominican Republic. That's his home country. That's where he was born and raised, and he got shot tonight. The reports are kind of sketchy. They came in from his father. This is how sketchy information is from the Dominican Republic. His own father couldn't find out where he was transported to or what the circumstances are of him being shot, his own son. So pretty disturbing that in your own country you can't even get information. There's reports on the internet that he was shot in the leg, and nothing further. So Big Papi, yes, David Ortiz, Boston Red Sox great, Hall of Famer, a great baseball player, a great guy. I like him, I like him. I think he is a great guy, and it's just a sad reminder of how dangerous it really is in the Dominican Republic. He is a lifelong citizen of the Dominican Republic. This is where he was born and raised. You would think that anybody that knew him would say, oh, this is a great guy. Maybe I shouldn't, commit this act against him. It didn't matter. They shot one of their own. I believe so. It's an ugly situation going on. Let me just create a post. Okay, thank you, Lanky, for that. I need to explain how important Duty Ron is. I'm extremely grateful, and I'm extremely grateful that you are here, so thank you so much. I am a retired police officer, retired police detective, police, courtesy of Matt Sully. So I wanted to just let you guys know I'm a retired New York City police detective. I'm bringing you valuable information on all kinds of criminal cases and how to keep yourself safe while on the internet and in person. Hey, Ron, terrible news. Lifelong Boston resident, love our Big Papi. I think everybody loves Big Papi. He's a great guy. He's got a wonderful personality. But tonight, unfortunately, in his dangerous country, he was shot. The reports are sketchy. He was shot in the leg, I believe, and his father was getting the notifications and getting the information out to the various news outlets. So unfortunately, too, today we have a sixth United States resident who was reported killed, died at another Dominican resort. Again, took a drink from the minibar and shortly thereafter succumbed to whatever is going on there in the Dominican Republic. So we have another U.S. citizen who has died in the Dominican Republic, bringing the number from January of 2019, January this year, up to 6 U.S. citizens died in the Dominican Republic under very sketchy circumstances. So it's disturbing, to say the least. He was shot in the back and went out of the stomach. Okay, so we're gonna do a quick search for his condition. Nobody said Big Papi is dead. We're just reporting that he was shot. He was shot in the Dominican Republic. My reports have it that he was shot in the leg. And that's coming straight from his father. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. Kelly, great to see you. Supposedly he was at some type of sporting event, but let me take a peek at that right now, and I'll let you guys know. So stand by for updated news. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. Stand by. I don't think you guys want to hear this.
Investigation has ruled out a mechanical problem or infrastructure failure as possible reasons for that derailment.
The city of Boston is one step closer to rebuilding the Long Island Bridge. The state's Department of Environmental Protection has approved the city's plan. The DEP says the proposal minimizes impact on the coastal wetlands in both Quincy and Boston. But Quincy officials have resisted efforts to rebuild the bridge. They cite traffic congestion because of access.
Okay, I'm gonna read what I see here. I'm gonna read what I got. Stand by, guys. I hate that. I hate when that happens. Let's see what else we got. Looks like it says David Ortiz shot during a robbery attempt in the Dominican Republic. Let's see if this is...
Mírenlo ahí, el pana ese fue el que le dio el puntazo. Dice que lo tienen ahí agarrado la policía. Ahí está el 911 donde le están dando asistencia a David. Ese es el bala, ahí es el dial.
That looks like that's a Spanish report. It looks like it was some type of sports bar. It looks like some type of sports club. Let me read this Twitter feed. Looks like David Ortiz shot during a robbery attempt in the Dominican Republic. Okay, so he's not shot and killed. He's just shot in the Dominican Republic. So these reports are all sketchy, and they're all coming in from about an hour ago. It says David Ortiz reportedly hospitalized after being shot. Let's see if this is anything good here. Let's check this out. This looks like a pretty good report right here. David Ortiz, legend, or Red Sox legend, reportedly hospitalized after being shot in the Dominican Republic. I just spoke to such and such, who is at the clinic where David Ortiz is currently being treated, said to me that the attending doctor told him David was shot in the lower back and the bullet went through and through. He's currently in surgery. That's serious. If he was shot in the lower back, that's contradicting what was reported by Channel 7. Wounded in the leg, will be okay, suspect arrested. That's not what I'm reading right here. Marley Rivera from ESPN is reporting on her Twitter feed as of 10:53 p.m. That's just moments ago, that he was shot in the back. She said, I just spoke to such and such who is at the clinic where David Ortiz is currently being treated. He told me that attending doctor said that David was shot in the lower back and the bullet went through and through. That means in and out. He's currently in surgery. So that's a tad bit more serious than being shot in the calf. So I spoke to David Ortiz's father after learning he was shot. That's at 10 o'clock. That was an hour before the report I just read. He was shot in a burglary attempt in the Dominican Republic. They called me to tell me David is injured and that they took him to a medical center, but they did not tell me how or where exactly he was being transferred to. So this is serious. This is some serious stuff. Let's see what we have here.
Mami, mira cómo estamos aquí. Mira que estoy con Secreto Liberón, David Ortiz, Joel López. Ya tú sabes, mami. Tranquilo aquí.
Now, because that was David Ortiz in that little clip right there. So, my apologies to anyone who I missed in the comments. Before we jump to any conclusions, that is what that's what I'm getting. There was two conflicting reports. One that he was shot in the calf, and this one's from 32 minutes ago on YouTube. Let's see, live breaking news: David Ortiz shot in the Dominican Republic. He's been shot while in the Dominican Republic, currently being hospitalized. Twitter feed says footage of a man who shot David Ortiz being beaten. Oh, I'm not going to play that. Okay, well, listen. Here's the bottom line, guys. Okay, the bottom line is it's dangerous. Daphne, good to see you. Hey, Daphne, make sure you follow me on Periscope. I followed you on your Periscope account. If you can, give me a follow back on Periscope. So Barstool Sports says this apparently is who shot David Ortiz. Good old screenshot, your profile picture one I don't know. I'm not going to play that either. Let me see. Well, Prepper, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that statement at all. That's a pretty blanket statement, but and it's your opinion, but I don't agree with that. You just have to take what the news tells you and pull apart, bits and pieces of it as the truth. The other parts might be a little bit sensationalized, but I'm not as extreme as what you just said, but I respect your opinion. David Ortiz shot in the Dominican Republic. Let's see that. Here's Boston Local 1 hour ago. Okay, let's see this.
Apparently at a nightclub.
Another breaking news story. Big Papi, former Sox slugger David Ortiz shot in the Dominican Republic tonight.
The former Sox legend was apparently at a nightclub in the capital of Santo Domingo when it happened. Levin Reed is here in the studio now. And Levin, what do we know?
Yeah, it's very distressing news coming out of the Dominican Republic regarding Red Sox legend David Ortiz. Reports say Big Papi has been shot during an attempted robbery. He's in the hospital, and at this point, his condition is stable. A spokesperson for the Dominican National Police confirmed to CNN that David Ortiz was shot in the back in an incident outside a nightclub. Ortiz has been taken to a medical center. The police have a person in custody who apparently shot Ortiz tonight in Santo Domingo. Again, David Ortiz has reportedly been shot outside of a bar in the Dominican Republic. The news is trickling in, but a police person has said that he's stable. We will update you on his condition and more on his condition as soon as we get more information. Katie?
All right, thanks, Levin. And, of course, stay with WBZ News and CBSBoston.com for
all right, so we heard it right here from the local affiliate right there in Boston. So this is probably going to be good. I'll play it one more time for anybody coming in.
The former Sox legend was apparently at a nightclub in the capital of Santo Domingo when it happened. Levin Reed is here in the studio now. And Levin, what do we know?
Yeah, it's very distressing news coming out of the Dominican Republic regarding Red Sox legend David Ortiz. Reports say Big Papi has been shot during an attempted robbery. He's in the hospital, and at this point, his condition is stable. The spokesperson for the Dominican National Police confirmed to CNN that David Ortiz was shot in the back in an incident outside a nightclub. Ortiz has been taken to a medical center. The police have a person in custody who apparently shot Ortiz tonight in Santo Domingo. Again, David Ortiz has reportedly been shot outside of a bar in the Dominican Republic. The news is trickling in, but a police person has said that he's stable. We will update you on his condition.
All right, so this seems as the most accurate report that we got coming out of Boston. Looks like he was shot in the back, and we're hoping that he makes a full recovery because we all love Big Papi. He's a great guy. And, you know, at the end of the day, folks, you know, this is really, you know, this is a broadcast to reiterate and confirm that at the end of the day, it's very unsafe to be in the Dominican Republic. It just backs up what I said. And these broadcasts that I do are not biased in any way. I'm not trying to tell you that all the people in the Dominican Republic are bad. I'm just saying that the country there has a really bad reputation. There is 6 U.S. Citizens who have been killed at different resorts in the Dominican Republic. And now, on top of that, we have Big Papi, a Boston Red Sox, one of the great Major League Baseball players, shot in the back. Just because the bullet went in his back and out his stomach doesn't mean that he's going to be okay. This could be something very serious, or he can make a full recovery. It's in God's hands at this time. So we pray for his full recovery. But these are some of the dangers. Big Papi is an icon throughout the world. And in his home country in Dominican Republic, where he lived and was born and raised, he got shot in the back in an attempted robbery at a nightclub. So it's just a classic example of showing how dangerous it is to be in that country. So there has been a 6th casualty. 6 U.S. citizens have died in the Dominican Republic. Today, a new one was reported from April. A new case, a gentleman out of California, a guy who was healthy. He was skiing before he went to the Dominican Republic. He was a world traveler, as his family calls him. He went to the Dominican Republic in April, had a drink from his minibar, and died in the Dominican Republic. So here's another story that we're hearing now of another person dying in the same fashion. This is just too coincidental that people are taking drinks out of their minibar and dying. This is something, we may have a serial killer on our hands running around in the Dominican Republic, and this is a serious situation, guys. I'm gonna play you a clip from the news from today. This was just reported 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago, California man dies in April at a Dominican Republic resort after taking a drink from his minibar. So let me see if I can get a video up on this. We have a video. Let me hold this for a second. This is coming out of Fox News. So let's take a peek and let's listen to this.
Danny Colson is former Deputy Assistant Director of the FBI, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Colson, thanks very much for coming on. Do you see a pattern here?
It doesn't make much sense, does it? This thing doesn't pass the smell test, and there needs to be a major investigation here. And
it's okay,
Kath. It's pretty simple to look into this thing. I hope we get into it, and we'll see what happened. But it's not. These people didn't have simultaneous heart attacks. I'm sorry, it doesn't work like that.
So what do you think it? I mean, to the extent you're comfortable speculating, what are the range of potential explanations for this?
I think environmental is a huge one. I do some work in this part of the world, and the restrictions we have up here in our country on pesticides and cleaning material are pretty
This
significant.
is a former
Down there, they're
FBI
very
Deputy
liberal.
Assistant
There
Director
are certain
talking.
things in pesticides, and if you've been to one of these resorts, you know they spray all the time. I think that's a possibility. But frankly, Tucker, this would be a pretty easy investigation to conduct. If you've been in that part of the world, you know that their security apparatuses with regard to video surveillance is amazing. Basically, you're under video coverage from the time you walk out of your room at the resort until you go back in at night. So
Yes.
you have a pretty good record of where people go, what they're doing, is anybody following them around or what's happening. So that's a good place to start. But the other place, I think, also is the toxicology reports. It's one thing to have fluid in your lungs, but what caused it to get there? And I think we need probably a U.S.-led investigation. And the FBI, by the way, has a presence there. They're in the D.R. I was there for a while, many, many years ago. And the FBI needs to go investigate. There's jurisdiction to do it. After the Jonestown massacre, Congress gave the FBI the authority to investigate the murder of individuals that are U.S. citizens out of the country. So the FBI needs to go down there and do this, and they need to do it quickly. And I will tell you,
We're going to circle back to David Ortiz right after this.
I'd want it done because this is going to kill their tourist rate.
Yeah.
And forget the fact that it could be something criminal, but they need to get the root of it and find out exactly what happened. And it would not be that hard, frankly. And I hope they get on it pretty quick, and I hope we find out exactly what happened.
So nobody trusts the police in the DR, especially the locals do not trust the police in the DR. It was just they're pretty vocal about that.
They do trust the FBI, and there's an FBI presence there. And,
so is that just
Mr. Bombast? I don't know anything about it, but I'm
just come
definitely
in and say
looking
we're
into
doing
it.
this investigation?
No, we do it all over the world. Absolutely, it is. And frankly, it's in the interest of their government to find out if the police are corrupt or not, and they likely are. The government, because they depend so much on tourism and American investment, that they need to find out what happened and
You heard
clear it
that?
up.
Did you guys hear that?
Because there are possibilities of civil
Nobody
litigation.
trusts.
Yes, but that's open and clear
Hold
it
on
up.
a second.
I mean,
Let me pause this for a second. Did everybody hear that? You have the former FBI Deputy Assistant Director, Danny Collison. He was just asked by Tucker Carlson, isn't it true that the locals in Dominican Republic do not trust the local police? And he answered, they do not. Unbelievable.
Is there a possibility of civil litigation here? Yes, but that's certainly better than the alternative. And always the truth is better. It's better to get the people in that are professionals and have the resources to do it. And let's find out exactly what happened. I think you're going to find, I'll bet you dinner, it's going to be environmental.
Interesting. That's a horrifying. The idea that you'd be killed by pesticide in your hotel room is shocking. Mr. Colson, thank you very much.
Thank you, Tucker. It's always a pleasure.
Well, as you just heard, something's going on in the Dominican Republic, and this show would like to find out. So we're launching a joint investigation with our friends over at Fox & Friends and sending a team down there to the DR. You'll see our live reports on our morning show on Fox and on this show exclusively that starts this Monday.
Excellent. That's good stuff right there. All right, so let's get back to it. Robert Bell Wallace, 67, died this past April after he suddenly fell ill at a Dominican Republic resort. This is the guy, this is our, they call it the fourth person to die, but really there's a total of 6. We had 5 as of last night, and he is the 6th casualty since January of 2019. Robert Bell, B-E-L-L Wallace, 67 of California, became ill almost immediately after he had a scotch from the room's minibar at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. His niece, Chloe Arnold, told Fox News on Sunday he was in the Dominican Republic to attend his stepson's wedding. So this man right here died in the Dominican Republic at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Punta Cana shortly after drinking a scotch from his minibar. So we may have a potential serial killer on the loose in the Dominican Republic. Jose, thank you for that information. We got it from the former FBI Deputy Assistant Director. Katina, always good to see you. Katina, love and respect to you and your family. So here's a picture of this fourth. The news is labeling him as the 4th victim. Arnold says his family had been particularly concerned after having recently learned of others seemingly mysterious deaths in the Dominican Republic. So they came forward. So more and more people are coming forward, guys. Here's a very... this man was skiing with his family before he went in. She said the hotel doctor... listen to this. So he was fine, said his uncle, who owns a construction business and whose obituary page was filled with comments about his generosity and compassion. He and his wife arrived at the hotel around midnight, April 10th of 2019, and on April 11th, he had a scotch from his minibar. He started feeling very sick. He had blood in his urine and blood in his stool immediately after having the drink. She said she called the hotel doctor, had checked her husband, and then decided on April 13 that he needs to be hospitalized. He died the very next day on April 14th. So he took a drink on the night of April 11th, and on April 14th he died in a hospital. Dominican authorities have yet to give the family a cause of death. And this is disturbing, ladies and gentlemen. This is disturbing on many levels. Okay, the sheer amount of people who are being killed in the same fashion. Okay, this is not someone just getting sick and dying. These people are being killed, and they're being poisoned, or they're being some type of foreign substance injected into the mini bars in these hotels. They know that everybody is there for the unlimited food, the all-inclusive. So what's to say somebody, and this is just a thought. This is just a thought. What's to say of some crazy maniac taking a needle, a syringe, like a needle, and piercing one of the containers inside the mini bar and injecting some type of foreign substance in there, whether it's a pesticide chemical, whether it's some arsenic or something that will kill these people right after they ingest it. So this is something serious, and this is just my opinion on it. Let's see if we have any updates on Big Papi here, guys. Let's see if we have any updates on Big Papi. But this is a fourth American that's reported dead here on in the Dominican Republic. So it is sad but true. This is big time stuff going on. So here's another report from Fox. Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Former Boston Red Sox slugger David Ortiz was shot and wounded in his native Dominican Republic. His father told ESPN tonight on Sunday. Leo Ortiz, David Ortiz's father, said that David Ortiz was shot while at an entertainment center in Santo Domingo. Entertainment center. I would think that that's like a sports bar of some sort. So David Ortiz was shot in the back, and the bullet entered his back and came out of, went in and out. So he was shot inside probably a sports club or a sports bar. They called to tell me that David is injured and that they took him to a medical center, but they did not tell me how he is or exactly where he was transferred. I mean, how does an authority call a family and tell them your son's shot, but we can't tell you where we took him and we can't tell you what his condition is? I mean, that's cruel and ridiculous, but that's what happens in a third world country. So it's really bad. It's a really bad scene. They called to tell me that my son was injured and that they took him to a medical center, but they did not tell me how he is or exactly where he was transferred. At the moment, everything is confusing. Dominican TV station, this is what I read, CDN 37 reported that David Ortiz was shot in the leg. The 43-year-old hit 540 homers. This is just his major league stats. Let's take a peek and see if we can get any updated video on this. Let's see if we can get an updated story on David Ortiz. It is sad. It is sad, little Alex. It is sad. All right, that's an hour ago. This is 2 hours, 47 minutes ago. 40 minutes ago. Let's see what we can get out of this. David Ortiz was shot at a bar in the Dominican Republic. This is all in Spanish, so I don't understand it. I need a Spanish interpreter. Most of the reports are saying he was shot in the back, guys. So, shot in the back. Yeah, definitely do not go to the Dominican Republic. It is not a safe place to go. I mean, this is a prime example. If listen, people, if this isn't enough for you if this isn't enough to solidify what I've been telling you, you know, if this isn't enough for you guys to solidify what I've been telling you, then I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? I mean, this is Major League. This is a Major League Baseball player who was born and raised. Hi, Chrissy. How are you? Born and raised in the Dominican Republic, and someone goes and shoots him in the back. So if they shoot someone who is a national figure, this guy is an icon in the Dominican Republic, and someone knowingly went up to him and freaking shot him. What do you think they're going to do to you if you show up there? Are they going to welcome you with the welcome wagon? I don't think so. So, let's see what this is.
Breaking tonight, Red Sox legend David Ortiz has been shot while in the Dominican Republic. Police there telling CNN that Big Papi was at a bar in Santo Domingo and was shot in the back during what they described as an incident. A reporter from ESPN says he talked with Ortiz's father, who said the baseball star was injured and taken to a hospital.
Right now, the extent of his injuries unknown. Ortiz was born in...
Play it from the
Breaking
beginning,
tonight,
guys.
Red Sox legend David Ortiz has been shot while in the Dominican Republic. Police there telling CNN that Big Papi was at a bar in Santo Domingo and was shot in the back during what they described as an incident. A reporter from ESPN says he talked with Ortiz's father, who said the baseball
Listen, we're
star
all well
was
aware
injured
that it's not
and
safe.
taken to a hospital.
Right now, the
you know,
extent of
we're
his
living in a
injuries
different world,
unknown.
but this
Ortiz
is
was
like
born
playing
in the
with
Dominican
dynamite.
Republic.
Going to
He
the
still has
Dominican
a home
Republic.
there. Big Papi, a three-time World Series champion.
Might as well play
the
with
Red Sox
dynamite.
played in Boston for 14 of his 20 seasons in the majors.
Let's see what else I can come up with. Exactly, Janice. There you go. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Outlets, including ESPN. We begin with breaking news tonight from the Dominican Republic. That's where media outlets, including ESPN, say Red Sox legend David Ortiz was shot during an attempted burglary. News Center Maine is working to independently confirm the details of this incident. What we do know from those reports is that Ortiz was taken to a medical center, his condition unknown. According to an ESPN reporter who spoke to Ortiz's father, the incident happened at an amusement park. Stay with us on air and online for more on this developing story.
Our other breaking news story, Big Papi, former Sox slugger David Ortiz shot in the Dominican Republic tonight.
The former Sox legend was apparently at a nightclub in the capital of Santo Domingo when it happened. Levin Reed is here in the studio now. And Levin, what do we know?
Yes, very distressing news coming out of the Dominican Republic regarding Red Sox legend David Ortiz. Reports say Big Papi has been shot during an attempted robbery. He's in the hospital, and at this point, his condition is stable. A spokesperson for the Dominican National Police confirmed to CNN that David Ortiz was shot in the back in an incident outside a nightclub. Ortiz has been taken to a medical center. The police have a person in custody who apparently shot Ortiz tonight in Santo Domingo. Again, David Ortiz has reportedly been shot outside of a bar in the Dominican Republic. The news is trickling in, but a police person has said that he's stable. We will update you on his condition and more on his condition as soon as we get more information. Katie?
All right, thanks, Levin. And, of course, stay with WBZ News and CBSBoston.com for more on the condition of David Ortiz. We'll have the very latest on WBZ this morning, beginning at 4:30.
David taking all the way as he steps out of the box and takes a strike. He flipped the bat. But a strike call will make it 3-1.
Well, the weirdness goes on, doesn't it? I mean, Don, we got to get out of this ballpark somehow. This is crazy tonight.
Ortiz ends up striking out.
All right, guys. So that's it from the news with David Ortiz.
Our other breaking news story: Big
shut
Poppy,
this
former
down.
Sox select.
All right, guys. So again, it's just a sad reminder. It's a prime example of why we should not be in the Dominican Republic. David Ortiz, the former Red Sox baseball player, was shot in the back tonight in the Dominican Republic, Meg. So this is live breaking news. David Ortiz, Red Sox alumni, Hall of Famer, shot in the back in the Dominican Republic, in his hometown or his home country of Dominican. Shot by a robbery suspect who is in custody, and it looks like it went in and out. So no. It happened tonight. We were talking about another vacationer in the Dominican Republic. Family came forward. A 67-year-old man died in April, and we were bringing up that that brings the number of tourists that died in Dominican Republic since January of this year up to 6 people. So up to 6 people died in the Dominican Republic since January. And more people are coming forward of being sick and getting conditions of really, really violently ill from taking drinks from the minibar. There's at least 2 other victims who survived drinking from the minibar because they didn't swallow the substance. They spit it out. Hello, Blondie. Good to see you. No worries, Red Like Wine. Always welcome here. When you're in a foreign country, you always got to be on your toes. You always got to pay attention. You could say that again, Jennifer. So let me say hello to everybody. Welcome in. If you're new, let me know where you're watching, your city, your state, your country. My name is Duty Ron. I'm a retired New York City police detective, and I'd like to welcome you in here to Duty Ron family, where you can feel comfortable talking amongst yourselves as long as it's in a respectful fashion. At the end of the day, folks, I like to respect everyone's opinion if it's done in a proper fashion. If it's not done in a proper fashion, if it's done in a disrespectful manner, then you will be basically eliminated. That's just how it goes here. Katina says, unfortunately, it's good to know a foreign language when traveling, especially in an anti-American area. Have actually had to do this. There you go, Katina. That's good information. Thank you for getting that out there. I would stay far away from the Dominican Republic at this time, right now. Addie's mom, good to see you. Hi, Lynn's Corner. Good to see you, Lynn's Corner TV. Everybody, please subscribe and follow and support your fellow YouTube content creators. It's not easy hitting that go live button. It's not easy creating content. It's not easy speaking about the difficult cases that we speak about. So if you can, please make sure you support your fellow YouTube content creators. It's always greatly appreciated when people come in, make comments down in the comment section, watch their videos, let the ads play if they're a monetized channel. It's a way for you as the viewer to give support to the broadcaster without going into your pocket. If you watch the videos and not click off of them and you let them roll for 30 seconds or whatever it is, you're supporting the broadcaster by watching those videos without dipping into your own pocket and sending money to them. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pat. I appreciate you. Thank you. So good evening to each and every one of you. Hello, Kate Lowe. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Auntie Lane, good to see you. Veggie Vibe is here. I'm not going to be live for long because I got to go to bed. It's a new week for me. I got a new contract that starts tomorrow. It actually goes into effect on Tuesday. So I have a new contract that I'm working. It's a day type of situation. So I'm no longer going to be at night doing my thing. So I've been missing so many of your lives. I had a lot going on. Soul 4 Music 79. No need to explain. I completely understand. I'm glad that you're here. Hello, Linda. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. I believe that it possibly could be an employee doing this, but it's multiple people in multiple locations. Ron, was it odd to be in Aruba without your sidearm? Yes, I felt naked, basically. Good. That was, that you're the first person that gave me that question. I was waiting for people to ask me that, and you're the first one that asked me that question. Black Rose, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Great to see everybody. We're talking about the Dominican Republic and how dangerous it is for not just New York and United States people from the U.S. It's dangerous for everybody to go there. It's a volatile country. The law enforcement and the powers that be, the authorities, are all not on the up and up. They're very corrupt police. Their own locals talk about it. So it is a dangerous part of the world to be in. No more late night car scopes. No more late night car broadcasts. It is an insane situation going on there, and I'm not talking bad about the good Dominican people that are out there. I have many friends who are Dominican, and this is no way, by any means, a bashing of Dominican people. The Dominican people are some of the nicest, kindest, welcoming family people, but the bad people that are existing in the Dominican Republic, because the police don't have a hold of it, their military has no hold of it. It is a country that's run rampant with crime. It's not just crime against the vacationers, the tourists. It's crime against their own people. Look at David Ortiz. Big Papi got shot in the back tonight. So my point is this. If you know a country is dangerous to be in and people are being killed left and right, tourists and local people, why go there and spend your money and hang out there? Why run into a fire? It's the same concept. If you're not a fireman or you're not a cop and you run into a burning building, or if you run into a person where there's shots fired, then you need to go get yourself checked out, because nobody does that, So it's like we have to be sensible people. And if it's an all-inclusive resort and you're getting it for a cheap price, right? Just like our parents taught us, if it's too good to be true, it's not. So if you're getting cheap resort fees for all-inclusive of all your food and your drinks, and you're going to go there with the possibility of getting killed or the possibility of dying from drinking a poison in your minibar, why the F would you go there? Why in God's name would you go there? I mean, I just had a conversation today with one of my friends who has a trip booked in the Dominican Republic. I begged him to cancel it. I said, if it cost you $1,000 to cancel it, and you're still going to be alive and safe, just freaking cancel it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Auntie Lane. I appreciate that. Dylan, good to see you, Dylan. I would run into a burning building because I have had to help people. Dylan, you get the point that I was making. You get the point that I'm making. There is a video released. I'm not sure what you're saying, Junior. All the respect and love to the Dominican people and the police and the government. Joey, what did you say? Where are you, Jojo? Police and government are horrible. Yes. Corrupt. The police are corrupt. You can't get a good investigation out of them. It's not good. So, that being said, guys, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we have to use our head. We have to. I'm not going to show that on here, Zello guy. I'm not going to show that on here. So if you guys want to go look at that, you're welcome to go look at that. But I'm not going to show David Ortiz getting shot. That's not cool. I won't do that. Yes. Okay. It's fine. I'm not going to be the one to circulate that on my channel. It's just not my style. That's all. If you guys want to go look at it, you can go look at it. But trust me, I've seen many people shot in person. I've been on many crime scenes during the course of my police career where I've seen people gurgling blood out of their mouths and saying their last words. I don't need to show a video of David Ortiz getting shot. So I thank you for telling me about that. I may go look at it after I end this broadcast, but I'm not gonna and I'm not gonna play that on my channel. You know what I mean? If you want to go watch it, you can, and I probably will if it's out there, because I can handle stuff like that. But it's not something I want to put out there. She died in Aruba on some type of class trip, and that's a really bad situation. I heard that she was dragged underneath the Marriott, actually where I stayed at the Marriott Hotel while it was being built. And that her body was buried underneath the Marriott. That's one of the stories that are out there about Natalee Holloway. But what a horrific story. What a sad story for her family. You know, there was never any closure. The guy who they tried to charge with it got away with it. And I think he was from Venezuela. So terrible situation with Natalee Holloway. I'm Dominican, and this makes my country look bad. Yes, it does, EJ. It certainly does. And this is black and white. There's no gray area here. This is bad. Yeah, her body was never found. That is true, Red Like Wine. That is true. Guys, let me know where you're watching from, your city, your state, your country. If you're new here, let me know where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. I can introduce you to the family. My name is Ron, Duty Ron, a retired New York City police detective, and I welcome you guys to my channel. If you're not subscribed to me here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on my social media, Instagram and Twitter, Duty Ron. Also follow me on Facebook at Duty Ron. Nikki in Montreal, great to see you. You're not new, but great to see you. I didn't know you were in Montreal. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook at Duty Ron. If you really want to get bold, you can check me out on Snapchat, DutyRon52. I have a website, dutyron.com. There's all kinds of links to all my social media on there. There's a link to the New York City Police Department, my police department that I worked 20 plus years in, and you could get crime prevention tips from NewYorkCityPolice.org. There's domestic violence. There's cyber crimes. There's a whole bunch of links that you can get through dutyron.com on police-related stuff. If you aren't subscribed, you're crazy. This guy's good and knows his stuff. Thank you, Soul4 Music. That is very kind of you. Let me make sure I am subscribed to you, Soul4 Music. Let me make sure. I just want to double check. I am subscribed, Soul4 Music. I am subscribed. My dog Kilo and I love it. Okay, wait, that's a Frankie Ruzek video. Okay, these are stuff that you're sharing. I'm trying to see if there's anything. Okay, you don't have any content on there, but it's okay. No worries. I'm still subscribed. I'm subscribed. I'm watching from Miami, and I am a new subscriber. Hi, I am Green. Green. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Carol Clark. Hey, it's your friend from Phoenix, Arizona. Good to see you. Alexis R. Duty Ron, you got 2 likes from me on your photo. Let me go back. Hold on. Let me see what happened. I'm scrolling back. He is Dutch and he is prison for the death of another girl, but never found a body. And he was never charged with her murder. He was never charged. My daughter's boyfriend won't even go to the Dominican Republic. He's Puerto Rican. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, so there you go. All right. Let me look back. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I want to go back. I want to go back. Give me 2 seconds. Janice, we so appreciate all of your service, Ron. Thank you for thanking me. Thank you for thanking me. Here from Denver, Colorado. Thank you, Junior. Red Like Wine is in Louisiana. I'm watching from Miami, and I'm a new sub. Thank you, Katina. Love and respect always to you. I'm caught up on the chat. Now I'm back to current. Will you be doing any car scopes at your new time? No, I will not, Kelly. I will not. The video isn't bloody or gory, just in case anyone is worried about seeing it. Stable condition. Hope he makes a full recovery. Thank you, Hot Soup. Thank you for that update. I won't show that video. If anybody wants to go watch it, they're welcome to go and watch it. Mary McAleven, good to see you, Mac. Thank you so much for joining. Mary, always great to see you guys. I implore everyone to go subscribe to Mary Mac's channel. She's right there. Please put up a couple of put up a couple of things in the chat. Mary, again, I'd like everyone to go and subscribe to her channel. Mary Mac is a really cool gal, and she does crime stuff, and she is awesome. She's awesome sauce. I really love and respect her. I think she's a great, positive person that tries to get the right information out, and she's very thorough in what she does. So everyone, please go. I implore you to check out her channel and subscribe. She's up and coming on YouTube, and check out all the good content creators like Joey Brooklyn, Nabul, Antimone Lane. Go check out all these people. These are great people, and they're all around in the Duty Ron family. So these are people that won't hurt you and that will give you good information. Jonna, thank you so much for being here. Much love and respect. Ron, is there a time when you'll be on YouTube? No, there's no set time. It's probably going to be at night. Did the birdie miss me? Yes, he did. Kelly, you're welcome. Please, guys, subscribe to Mary's channel. Mary Mac. Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black. All right, that's enough. Ron, did Oscar miss you? He was crying like a baby. He was wailing. When we came pulling up, we had a car service pick us up and bring us to the airport. When we came home with the car service, he was wailing, crying in the picture window in the front of my house. We heard him from the street, screaming, crying for us. Oh, my God. Please send me a tissue box. There you go, Mary. I'll send you out one. The suspect who shot David Ortiz, I'm going to survive in jail. David Ortiz is well loved. Yeah. Dominican 1844. I was shocked. When I heard that, I thought it was bullcrap. I thought it was BS. Just click on her name and subscribe. I think it's just her name. But anyways, more singing, says Junior. That was a pretty good rendition of Miss Mary Mac, I think. That was a pretty damn good rendition of Miss Mary Mac, I think. I mean, it's just in my opinion. He definitely does love us. He loves my wife more than he loves me because she gives him more attention. Glad you're back, Ron. We will miss the car bids that you have such a tidy car. Love it. Thank you. Addie's mom, thanks for laughing at me. All right, so anybody else have any questions in regards to the Dominican Republic? We have a total of 6 tourists from January 2019 to now who have died in the Dominican Republic at various different resorts. If that's not enough, if that is not enough for you to say, heck, even if they gave me a free vacation to the Dominican Republic, I would not accept it. Not just because I am you, police, but because it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, guys. It's dangerous. Duty Ron, is Popeye upset with you? No. He's been outside all weekend with me. I've had him outside in the back yard on his perch all weekend, feeding him exotic fruits and vegetables, and I made him scrambled eggs on Saturday morning. Popeye loves me. We've been together for 32 years. We're a thing. I would never go there, Mary. That's like playing with fire. You might as well play with a loaded stick of dynamite. You might as well play with a loaded stick of dynamite, guys. Let me just look for anything updated on, let me look for something updated on David Ortiz. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. Let me look for anything updated on David Ortiz. I think he was shot once. Guys. One time, in the back, in and out. Okay, here's a CNN report from 12 minutes ago. Let's see if they have anything. Stand by. I got to shut the ad block off. Give me a second, guys. Let me set this up. I'm not looking at the chat. Black Rose, I love you. You're a great gal. Thank you for being here, Black Rose. Thank you for moderating. Joey, Brooklyn, Trevor, Duty Blue, Dylan, thank you so much for everybody in here moderating. Auntie Lane, thank you for being in here. And thank you to everyone who supports me through Super Chat, through going and shopping with my Amazon affiliate link, people who subscribe to my Patreon page. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. You guys are tremendous. You guys are fantastic. My wife and I, when we went away with the Patreon support from you guys, we had ourselves a nice dinner. We had a dinner with that some of the Patreon money, and it was just wonderful to share parts of my vacation with all of you guys, and the people who support me through Patreon and YouTube here got some insight into my my world, you know. And I take a vacation once a year. It's part of the thing that I vowed to do for myself and my wife. After 20 plus years of serving and risking my life, I decided that once I retired, I would go on a vacation every year since being retired. So that's just one thing that I do as a way of kind of just keeping my sanity a little bit. So I go on a vacation, and while I was on vacation this year, you guys were sending Super Chat and all kinds of goodness to me while we were away, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So thank you to that. Thank you to all of you for doing that. Wonderful, wonderful people. So God bless you guys. Let's see. Let's see what we got. This is from 1 hour ago. I'm not going to play that because that shows the shooting. 29 minutes ago. Surveillance video of David Ortiz being shot makes me think. I'm not showing that. I'm not going to show that either. Pusa Studios, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. Much love and respect to you and the missus. Thank you for your being so good to so many channels like At Duty Ron and myself. Joey Brooklyn, you're an awesome friend. Joey's a great guy. Him and I come from the same mold. We go around supporting so many channels. We try to support as many people as we can. Mary, you know, I come in and try to support your channel as much as I can. I try to do what I can. Auntie Lane, I'm in there trying to support whenever I can. It's been rough the last couple of weeks. Let's see what this is.
You should always start your day with a hot shower in your own private Oasis. Oasis shower enclosures are made with the highest quality hardware and the best tempered safety glass to create the perfect centerpiece to your bathroom.
OasisShowerDoors.com.
Breaking tonight, Red Sox legend David Ortiz has been shot while in the Dominican Republic. Police there telling CNN that Big Papi was at a bar in Santo Domingo and was shot in the back during what they described as an incident. A reporter from ESPN says he talked with Ortiz's father, who said the baseball star was injured and taken to a hospital.
Right now, the extent of his injuries unknown. Ortiz was born in the Dominican Republic. He still has a home there. Big Papi, a three-time World Series champion with the Red Sox, played in Boston for 14 of his 20 seasons in the majors.
Breaking.
So that's what we have going on here right now. Let's see what CNN has to say 4 minutes ago.
Because that's how you get killed.
Come on,
you betrayed
this.
your friend. You betrayed the code.
Yeah, he's the shooter's under arrest. The shooter's under arrest, Mary. So CNN is not cooperating with me right now. But basically, it's the same reports that they're giving right now. Same reports that they're giving, that he shot in the back, he's in surgery, he's in stable condition, supposedly, And when this information comes out, guys, it's like, it's coming from a third world country. So we don't know if, we're getting good information. You know what I mean? We don't know if this information is current and accurate, So it's just coming out from all different sources, And I wish there was a video here, but there's no video for it. So let me see if there's anything at the bottom. It doesn't look like it. Nothing. So this is just a report. This is not a video. It's just an update 4 minutes ago, just saying that he, he's in the hospital. A bullet went through his stomach, out from his back into his stomach. He's in stable condition and out of danger after undergoing surgery. So this says that he completed surgery and he's okay. So, yeah, that's what I'm reading right here. Multiple people have been detained in connection with the shooting. Unclear whether the motorcyclist is in custody. One of the suspects who is believed to be involved in the shooting is being treated at a local hospital. There goes backing up the reports that people were saying that the perpetrator was probably roughed up a little bit. And, I'm sure he deserved it. So he might have tripped down some stairs or something. You never know. I'll have to go watch that. So basically this is just, beating a dead horse now. All right, so we know that he's been shot. Dominican Republic is dangerous. We know to stay away from it. Let's wrap this up now by just saying, hey guys, my friends, if you have family, if you have people who are thinking about vacationing in the Dominican Republic, do your best to try to keep them away from there. So anyways, I haven't heard about that, Kelly, but I'll take a peek at it. I'm going to end this broadcast now, so I'm wishing you guys all well. My schedule is going to change this week, so I will be live probably more on the weekend than I will be during the week. So I will be checking out everybody's broadcasts during the week, and I'll try to sneak one or two in during the week, maybe one broadcast a week, and I'll let you guys know. So much love and respect from Duty Ron. Thank you to everyone for being in here. Thank you for positively interacting with each other. As always, I respect your time, and I appreciate the time that you guys take to come here and hang out. Blondie, thank you for the super love. Thank you for the super love, Blondie. I respect and thank you guys for the time that you spend with me here, because our time is valuable, and you have many other choices to go and watch tens of hundreds of other people who broadcast. So it's an honor for me to have you guys here as a retired police professional. I really, really appreciate the love and respect that you guys show me, and the love and respect that you show to my family and all of my extended family here on YouTube. So if you can, leave me some comments in the comment section. Watch the videos. Let my ads play if you want to support my channel. So everybody, please do your part. You don't have to dig into your pocket to support the content creators. Let the video and the ads run on the channel. Walk away from the phone and then come back. I greatly appreciate that. And all my Patreon supporters, I love and respect you guys all. Thank you. Everybody be safe out there, and good night. Have a great week. It's a new week. Let's go get it. Let's make this week ours. So talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much for joining, and thank you for watching my videos.